My parents kicked me out when I was 18, now they want to be part of my life as if nothing happened. When I turned 18, I thought I'd have some time to figure things out. Instead, my parents sat me down, handed me an envelope with a couple $100, and told me they'd done their part. I'd barely graduated high school, had no idea what I wanted to do with my life, and now, with no real warning, I was homeless. I couch surfed for months, working odd jobs, trying to keep my head above water. Somehow, I pulled it together. Years went by, I went to college, found a steady job, and managed to build a stable life. Then, out of nowhere, I got a message from my mom. She said she'd heard about my success and wanted to catch up like old times. My stomach twisted reading that. Old times? But I messaged her back anyway, saying we could meet up for coffee. I didn't know what to expect, but I knew I had questions. When I arrived, they were both there, Mom and Dad, sitting together like they were a united front, the same way they'd been when they sent me packing. They greeted me with smiles, acted like everything was normal, and started asking me about work, my apartment, my life. It was surreal, almost like a bad dream where everyone else knew what was happening except me. I waited for a moment to speak, then I finally cut in. "So, what made you reach out after all these years?" I asked, doing my best to keep my tone calm. My mom's smile faded a bit, and my dad glanced away. Mom said they'd been reevaluating family connections and wanted to mend things now that I was settled. She explained they'd had tough love reasons for kicking me out, saying they thought it would make me stronger. My dad nodded, still not making eye contact, but he mumbled that it seemed like the right thing at the time. I sat there, stunned. They were chalking it all up to some kind of life lesson, like leaving me to fend for myself without warning was all part of their master plan. I tried to explain what those years had been like, sleeping in friends' basements, feeling lost, trying to scrape by while watching other kids my age still getting support from their parents. I wasn't just stronger, I was forced to be strong. It wasn't a lesson, it was abandonment. They looked uncomfortable but didn't apologize. Instead, my mom said something about moving forward and how they wanted to reconnect. That's when I realized that, for them, this was all about easing their guilt and benefiting from the person I'd become, without acknowledging the pain they'd caused. I told them I wasn't ready to move forward without a real apology, without an acknowledgement of what they'd put me through. They didn't seem to get it. They asked if they could still call me, but I told them I needed time. Am I wrong for this?